Hi, welcome everyone yet again to another Ticket Freaks 212. I'm your host Carlos, and as always, we're here to talk to you about movies. On today's video segment, we have TF Rumble. This is the part of the show where I eliminate the final 62 movies in the roster sheet, and I eliminate it one by one until there's officially one movie standing. Now, the voter who voted and who got it right first will win the TF Rumble Championship belt. Up for today's elimination, we have Real Steel.
Stubborn kid.
I'm not a stubborn kid. What the? Hey, that's rude, Hugh Jackman. Look, here's the thing about this movie I really liked. It's a Rocky Balboa advanced type of movie. A truly great story to watch. I actually own the movie. It's fun, entertaining, really great. I love the chemistry between the relationship between the father and son, the relationship between the boy and the man and the woman. I'm not going to say who and what. I even love the relationship between the bond between the child and the robot. However, I have to eliminate movies until there's one movie standing. Otherwise, it's not fair to the people who actually voted for this. The reason why I'm eliminating this movie, and it's nothing against the movie at all, is that the ending, it didn't come with a happy ending. Now, I know some of you guys who've actually seen the movie probably are asking yourselves, what do you mean by that? Well, let's see here. Pay attention very closely to the story of the relationship of certain people and watch it carefully, and you will realize even though the ending was a great ending and a great triumph, it's still, at the end of the story, there's still something that obviously doesn't make it 100% a happy ending. If you want to know what that is, if you have seen the movie or you haven't seen the movie and you're about to see the movie and you don't understand what I'm talking about, please email me or write to me on Facebook. Don't write on YouTube, on the YouTube wall, because I can't answer, otherwise I'm spoiling the movie for someone. Anyways, up next for elimination, The Thing.
You guys gonna listen to Gary?
My name's not Gary, it's Carlo. So, okay, you listen to Carlo, okay? Anyways, the reason why I'm eliminating this movie, but let me start off by saying this. The idea, the possibility that there's an alien life form out there that actually could imitate us, that can be just your friend right next to you, and you would never even know it was him, or it was the thing, is a crazy idea, and I loved it. It's paranoia to the fullest, and I love the idea of that. You can never tell if it's the thing or if it's human. You know, it's crazy to think that way, but it's awesome just to have that idea come out of nowhere. I love that idea of the story. Thank you for that movie, and actually one of my all-time favorite movies, and that's why this one made it to the final roster of the sheets, you know? Here's the thing, though. The ending was a tease. Watch the movie, you would know what I'm talking about. The ending was a tease, and it was kind of a signal for a sign for a possibility of a sequel to this thing. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, there was a sequel. No, it wasn't a sequel. The latest movie that came out is a prequel. So, it's not a sequel to this movie. So, for me, that's the reason why I'm eliminating this movie. Up next for elimination, The Boondock Saints. I wouldn't be saying amen yet, brother. What can I say about this movie? If I could compare these two, or compare this movie to anything, it would be the kryptonite to a girl. I know it sounds crazy, but just keep in mind, bear with me here. Our kryptonite happens to be, a girl wants us to watch a flick movie, usually it's possibly The Notebook, and you know, sometimes we don't want to see that, and that's our kryptonite. For girls, it would be The Boondock Saints. Now, here's why. What would a woman rather see, and I'm not trying to be sexist, but let's just put it in here. Would they rather see two people falling in love, how they met and all that, or would they rather see two Irish Catholics killing, in the name of the Lord, mobsters? Yes, let's be realistic, they would go for The Notebook. So, the movie itself has a great story. I love the brothers, great performance, all in all. Even the detective, I love Rocco, he's hilarious. Everything about this movie was great. However, the reason why I'm eliminating this is because, where's the women at? And I know what you're thinking, well, not every movie has to have a girl in it. I kind of disagree in a certain sense. This is a very guyish movie that had an entire cast full of men. Not a lot of girls in it, and that's a little disappointing. Now, I know you're thinking, but hold your thoughts here. Now, when you see a beer, and I don't take this wrong, when you see a beer on a poster ad, you don't see it standing by itself. You see it with a woman. Now, when you see it with a woman, it's obviously because it's sex that sells, and obviously it's going towards the direction of men. For men, the majority of this ad is for men, not for women. It's just like this movie, The Boondock Saints, is the majority of men. When you see a movie like this, you're missing the essence of a woman. So that's just my opinion. I would have loved to have seen a girl play a hitman or a hit girl mobster killer. That would have been fun to watch. And don't get mad at me. I know from some of my friends or some of the people who are big fans of this movie. I am too. I own this movie too. But they noticed this when you made the sequel to Boondock Saints, because they made a woman one of the leading roles as a detective. Now, they noticed this pattern, so that's why they changed it up a little. And that's why I eliminated this movie. Up next for elimination, Man of Steel. How? Well, I'm happy you asked that question, Superman's father. How would I eliminate this movie? Well, let's just go with this basic here. The movie was phenomenal. Honestly, I believe, I'm a Batman fan. I truly believe that the Superman origin on this one was a lot more better than the Batman Begins movie. And I'm glad it actually won up the Superman Return movie. It really, actually 10 times better than the Superman Return movie. Superman Returns. I love the action scenes in it. I love the villain. It wasn't Lex Luthor. It's a nice little refreshing thing that there was a different direction. Someone who can actually match up with them. I loved how they didn't prolong the origin of Superman. I loved everything about this movie, except two things. One, why Amy Adams? Don't get me wrong, she's a terrific actress. She's a great performer. But she doesn't strike me as a Lois Lane. And she didn't strike me in the movie as a Lois Lane. When you have Henry Cavill playing Superman, the godlike superhero, and the girl he falls for is Amy Adams, Lois Lane, I didn't feel it. I didn't see it there, and I was a little disappointed in that. And on top of all that, the movie was just mind-blowing. The ending got me a little off guard. It was a little cheesy in my view. So I know people are going to be against me on that, but truthfully speaking, the ending just got me off guard, and I just thought it was a little too cheesy. Well, anyways, that's going to do it for us today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Please subscribe or tell a friend, and I hope to see you guys on a next video segment, okay? Bye. Peace.